Okay, question 16th. The given graph represent VI characteristic for a semiconductor device. I और V के बीच में ग्राफ दिया हुआ है, आपको कुछ ऑप्शंस दिए होंगे. अब ये बेसिकली प्योर NCERT बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है. इट इज बेस्ड ऑन फैक्ट, ओके, रिलेटेड टू द फोटो सेल. If you see in options, then fourth options will be correct in this question. Its VI characteristic for solar cell where point A represent open circuit voltage and B represents short circuit current. Okay, it is given in NCERT book and it is very simple theory. You have studied well in classroom. Okay. Question number 17. Dependence of intensity of gravitational field E of Earth with distance R from center of Earth is correctly represented by 4 graphs are given, and you know very well that the gravitational field intensity E inside the Earth is given by E equal to minus gm r vector divided by r cube. So inside the Earth you can see E inside is directly proportional to minus r, but outside it is given by minus gm by r square. That is, E outside is inversely proportional r square. Okay, so which one graph would be the appropriate answer? E inside directly proportional minus r. So in this coordinate, E directly proportional minus r, and outside the sphere, outside the Earth, E inversely proportional r square. So that will be the hyperbola. Okay. Question number 18. The number of possible natural oscillations of air column in a pipe closed at one end of length 85 centimeter, that is 0.85 meter, whose frequency lies below 1250 hertz are, and the velocity of sounds given 340 meter per second. Basically this question is from closed organ pipe, and you know it very well that the fundamental frequency in closed organ pipe is V by 4L. V is 344, L is 0.85. You can get 100 hertz. So this is the fundamental frequency. Now the ratio of other frequencies, you know it very well. N1 is to N2 is to N3 is to N4, N5, N6 equal to 1 is to 3 is to 5 is to 7 is to 9 is to 11, and so on. If the fundamental frequency is 100 hertz, then the first frequency is 100. You can see very easily the second will be 300s, and next 500s, and next 700, and next 900, and next one is 1100 hertz. So a number of possible natural frequencies or number of natural oscillations of air column will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our answer is 6. Okay, the next question is 19. Two cities are 150 kilometers apart. Electric power is sent from one city to another city through a copper wire and the fall of potential per kilometer is 8 volt and the average resistance per kilometer is 0.5 ohm. The power loss in the wire. It is very simple question. Suppose A and B, these are two cities. Okay, the length of copper wire between these two cities is given 150 kilometer, right? Now we can find the loss of power per kilometer by the formula V square upon R. Okay, because V is given 8 volt per kilometer and the average resistance is also given per kilometer. It is 0.5 ohm. So you can find the power loss per kilometer by this formula V square upon R. V is 8 and R is 0.5. If you calculate it, then you can get 128 watt per kilometer. Okay, but the total power loss is what? The distance between A and B is 150 kilometer. Therefore, total power loss will be 150 into 128 and you can calculate 9.2 kilowatt. Okay, so very simple question. Question 20. A beam of light of lambda 600 nanometer from a distant source falls on a single slit 1 millimeter wide and the resulting diffraction pattern is observed on a screen 2 meter away. The distance between first dark fringes on either side of central fringe. Basically this question is from diffraction pattern and you know it very well that the width of central fringe, it is 2 times of width of other fringes, that is lambda d by d. Okay, so values are given lambda d and small d. You can put this value in this formula and get the answer 2.4 millimeter. Very simple question. Okay. Okay, question number 20 first. If force F, velocity v and time t are taken as fundamental units, then the dimensions of mass are. ये भी बहुत सिंपल क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है. आप फोर्स को जानते हो F इक्वल टू ma. ओके, एक्सेलरेशन को वेलोसिटी के टर्म्स में लिख लें डायमेंशन के लिए. इट इज v by t. So what would be the dimension of m? You can find it ft and v minus 1. So correct answer will be, I think, third, ft v minus 1. Okay. Okay, question number 22. The barrier potential of a PN junction depends on. अब ये भी NCERT बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है, सीधा कॉन्सेप्ट बेस्ड पूछा गया है. तो बैरियर पोटेंशियल ऑफ ए PN जंक्शन डिपेंड्स ऑन टाइप ऑफ सेमीकंडक्टर मटेरियल, इस पर डिपेंड करता ही है. अमाउंट ऑफ डोपिंग, ये थ्योरी में पढ़ाया आपने, डिपेंड करता है. एंड ऑल्सो डिपेंड्स ऑन टेम्परेचर. सो द आंसर विल बी A, B and C, means depends on all. Okay. क्वेश्चन 23 बहुत सिंपल क्वेश्चन पूछा है. देखिएगा, एक इक्वेशन दी हुई है, ये कुछ प्रोडक्ट हैं, यहाँ रिएक्टेंट है, कुछ एनर्जी रिलीज हो रही है. बाइंडिंग एनर्जी पर न्यूक्लियॉन्स ऑफ लिथियम एंड हीलियम आर गिवन 5.60 मेगा इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट एंड 7.06 मेगा इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट. कितनी एनर्जी रिलीज होगी ये फाइंड करना है इसमें. बाइंडिंग एनर्जी और प्रोडक्ट निकाल लीजिए. 5.6 दिया हुआ है पर न्यूक्लियॉन. कितने न्यूक्लियॉन है? 7. 39.2 मेगा इलेक्ट्रॉन वोल्ट. बाइंडिंग एनर्जी ऑफ रिएक्टेंट निकाल लीजिए, 7.06 पर न्यूक्लियन दी हुई है, कितने 4 and 4 means 8, it is 56.48. now the energy release will be initial energy minus final energy. So you can take the difference of these two energy and get 17.28 mega electron volt. So our answer will be 17.3 mega electron volt. Okay. The kinetic energy of particle is increased to 16 times its previous value. The percentage change in de Broglie wavelength of the particle is. काइनेटिक एनर्जी को 16 टाइम्स चेंज कर रहे हैं, 16 टाइम्स कर रहे हैं, तो परसेंटेज चेंज कितना होगा डी ब्रोगली वेवलेंथ में? यू नो द डी ब्रोगली वेवलेंथ लैम्डा इक्वल टू h अपॉन √2m e means ek is kinetic energy. Lambda inversely proportional of root ek means kinetic energy. Kinetic energy increases to 16 times, so new lambda becomes, you know it very well, 16 ek, that is 1/4 of previous value. So the new lambda, new wavelength becomes 25%, but the change is 75%. Okay. Okay, question number 25. Light with an energy flux of 25 into 10 to the power 6 watt per meter square falls on a perfectly reflecting surface at normal incidence. If the surface area 15 square centimeter, the average force exerted on the surface. ये सिंपल फार्मूला बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है. एवरेज फोर्स आप जानते हैं, F इक्वल टू क्या होता है? 2IA डिवाइड बाय C. ओके, A इज एरिया, C इज वेलोसिटी ऑफ लाइट, I is energy flux which is given 25 into 10 to the power 6. Put this value and get the answer. Okay. Okay, question 26. In a region the potential is represented by V equal to 6x minus 8xy minus 8y plus 6yz, where x, y, z are in meters. Electric force experienced by a charge 2 coulomb of 2 coulomb at point 111. You can get the electric field by this equation, E equal to minus dV over dr. Okay. Potential is given V equal to 6x minus 8xy minus 8y plus 6yz, right? Get the electric field in x direction using this equation, then Ex equal to minus dV over dx. Differentiate this equation with respect to x, rest of other two y and z remains constant. Okay. So 6x, differential of 6x is 6, differential of minus 8xy is minus 8y, and the rest of other two is 0. Put the value of y. Y is 1, so if you solve it, then we get plus 2. Okay. Similarly, we can get Ey, electric field in y direction. Electric field in y direction, differentiate this equation with respect to y, again, then minus 6x, differential of 6x is 0 with respect to y, differential of 8xy minus 8x, differential of minus 8y, it is minus 8 plus differential of 6yz with respect to y, it is plus 6z. Okay. Put the value of x and z, these are 1 and 1, so here it is minus 8 and plus 6. Okay. Now solve it. It is plus 10 Now we can get the value of Ez like minus dV over dz. Differentiate this equation with respect to z. Differential of 6x with respect to z is 0. This is 0, this is 0, but differential of 6yz with respect to z is 6y. Put the value of y, it is 1. So we get Ez equal to minus 6. Okay. Now the total electric field, net electric field E would be under root Ex square plus Ey square plus Ez square. Okay. Now put the values of Ex, Ey, Ez. Ex is plus 2, Ey is plus 10, Ez is minus 6, and if you solve it, then you will get 140. Okay, that is 2 root 35 Newton per Coulomb. But force is being asked on 2 Coulomb charge. Force equal to Q into E. Q is what? 2. E is 2 under root 35 Newton per Coulomb. Okay, so final answer is 4 root 35 Newton, and this will be the appropriate answer. Okay. Okay, question number 27. A speeding motorcyclist sees traffic jam ahead of him. He slows down to 36 km per hour. He finds that traffic has eased and a car moving ahead of him at 18 km per hour. Ahead of him means this becomes the source. Okay. Is honking at a frequency of 1392 Hertz. If the speed of sound is 343 meter per second, the frequency of honk as heard by him will be. Very simple question based on Doppler effect. Observer, it is moving, suppose rightward with the 36 km per hour. We can change into meter per second, it is 10 meter per second, and source is moving in the same direction with 5 meter per second. You know it very well. The frequency, apparent frequency in Doppler effect, n dash equal to n, V minus VO upon V minus Vs. Since both are moving in same direction, so we can put the negative sign here. So n is V minus V0 divided by V minus Vs. Okay. So frequency is given by 1392, V is 343 minus plus VO is 10 divided by 343 plus Vs is 5. Now solve it and get the answer. It is 1412 Hertz. Okay. Question 28. The ratio of accelerations for a solid sphere, mass m and radius r, rolling down an incline of angle theta without slipping, and slipping down the incline without rolling. So there are 2 conditions in this question. In first case, a sphere is rolling down without slipping. In this case, acceleration A1 can be found by g sin theta upon 1 plus I upon mr square. Okay. It is g sin theta divided by 1 plus I is what? Moment of inertia. Moment of inertia of this sphere, solid sphere. It is rolling down, and it is, you know it very well, 2 by 5 mr square divided by mr square. This is 7 by 5, that is 5 by 7 g sin theta. A1 is 5/7 g sin theta in first case. Now in second case, this sphere is slipping down without rolling. That means acceleration should be along this direction. This angle is theta, this one is 90 minus theta. If the sphere is falling down, then acceleration will be g. But this sphere is sliding over this inclined plane, okay, without rolling. That means acceleration would be in this direction along the inclined plane. G cos 90 minus theta, and g cos 90 minus theta would be g sin theta. So A2 is g sin theta. Okay, here the ratio would be A1 upon A2 equal to 5/7 g sin theta divided by g sin theta. Our appropriate answer is 5:7. Okay. Next question is 29. The force F acting on a particle of mass m is indicated by the force time graph as shown in figure. The change in momentum of the particle over the time interval from 0 to 8 seconds. Force time graph is given and you will have to find the change in momentum, delta p. Okay, you know it very well. The change in momentum is impulse, that is force into time. You can find the change in momentum by calculating the area of this graph. Since momentum is a vector quantity, so आपको ध्यान ये रखना पड़ेगा जो पॉजिटिव एरियाज होंगे, ये टाइम एक्सिस के ऊपर जो बन रहे होंगे वो पॉजिटिव लेंगे और टाइम एक्सिस के जो नीचे होंगे वो नेगेटिव लेंगे. तो यू कैन फाइंड इट वेरी इजीली. डेल्टा पी, इट इज फर्स्ट ट्राइंगल 1/2, 2 into 6, it is positive. This one is negative. 4 minus 2 is 2, it is 3. This is positive. 8 minus 4 is 4, and this one is 3. Now calculate it and you can get the 12 Newton second. Okay. Question number 30. The Young's double slit experiment, the intensity of light at a point on the screen where the path difference is lambda is k. Lambda being wavelength of light used, the intensity at a point where the path difference is lambda by 4. यंग्स डबल स्लिट एक्सपेरिमेंट पर बेस्ड क्वेश्चन है, इंटरफियरेंस पर. दो सिचुएशंस इसमें दे रखी हैं. सबसे पहले पाथ डिफरेंस अगर लैम्डा है तो इंटेंसिटी के है. पाथ डिफरेंस इज लैम्डा, दैट इज इट इज इवन मल्टीपल ऑफ लैम्डा बाई 2. सो इन फर्स्ट केस देयर मस्ट बी ए कंस्ट्रक्टिव इंटरफियरेंस. ओके, नाउ इन कंस्ट्रक्टिव इंटरफियरेंस the maximum intensity in first case I max, you know it very well, it is 4I0. okay, this is suppose first, and this maximum intensity is given, it is k. okay, now I0 will be k by 4. In second case, when the path difference becomes lambda by 4, now find the intensity. Path difference becomes lambda by 4. What will be the phase difference? Phi equal to, you know it very well, 2 pi by lambda into path difference, 2 pi upon lambda into path difference is given lambda by 4, it is pi by 2. So phase difference is pi by 2. Phase difference is pi by 2. Then find intensity. The formula of intensity is I0 plus I0 plus 2 under root I0 into I0 and cos phi. Cos phi means cos pi by 2 because phase difference is pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 is 0. I dash it is 2I0. What is I0? I0 is k by 4. So 2 times of k by 4, that is answer is k by 2. So most appropriate answer is k by 2.